So we're going to be doing supination exercises. Supination is made up of 3 movements. Plantar flexion, which is pointing your toes. Adduction, you're going to add your toes to your body, so they are going to come inwards. So I find this one quite a difficult one to do. Put your hand on your knee to make sure you're not just moving your whole leg. And you're just moving your ankle. Inversion, again, hold your knee. You're going to invert your foot. So your toe, big toe, will be nearer your nose. Your little toes are going further away from you. Okay. So those are the supination movements. You may find they are a challenge on their own. Likelihood is, however, you're going to need a band for this work. So we are going to isolate each movement with the band and do 10 repetitions of each one. If you feel like you could do 2 or 3 rounds and you have time, then repeat the process. Okay, so starting with plantar flexion, you put the band around your toes and you basically just push away and then back 10 times. Okay, for adduction, because you want to be moving your toes in that direction, the band isn't going to be resistant there. So put your other foot to the side, and then you can adduct against the band. So the resistance is at the side, and you're working against the band. So again, we're going to do 10 of those. Try and keep your foot flat against it. Don't let it invert in yet. Inversion, you're going to hold it in the same way and you're going to push those little toes further away from you and let your foot invert in. So 10 again. Okay, swap feet. So put the band over the other foot. I prefer to have it there rather than actually on the toes. And I normally hold it a little bit tighter. Okay, and push away. So come as far up as you can into dorsiflexion. So that's dorsiflexion. And then push as far as you can. If you want to point your toes, you can point your toes as well. Prefer to try and bend your toes, you can bend your toes. It's your choice. You can do a mixture of the two. Okay, so adduction again. We're going to adduct and move your big toe to the side. This is a movement I actually struggle with more than the others. I always want to invert because if you aren't very good at one of these movements, the other two will typically kick in to help out. Now inversion, so keeping it in this exact same position, you're going to invert and push that little toe further away. And there you go. If you want to do these every day, you can do. I would recommend maybe doing them before bed so that they have that extra little bit of recovery. I know it doesn't look like a huge exercise. It will work those muscles quite a lot. Do not do this before a run. You're more at risk of injury because your muscles could be quite tired afterwards. So those are the supination exercises. Crack on.